Good evening, my bookworms, and welcome to a weekend reading vlog. So it's literally nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. I have been out all day Christmas shopping. I'm exhausted. This is the first time I've actually managed to sit down. So this is coming at you quite late. Sorry for the lighting and everything, but we work with it. Basically, this was originally going to be a weekend reading vlog of reading all of the Christmas romance books that I have on my TBR, which was quite a few, but I've changed my mind purely because if I read back to back romances, I'm going to be sick and tired of them to the point that I will not want to read a romance again. I did this once about a couple of years ago, and pretty much no joke, that's all I read. Like the whole month I just read romances, and by the end of the month I got so bored of them. I'm a cynical person when it comes to love anyway. I've had rotten relationships, so after that month I was like, I don't want to read one again. And no joke, it took me years to pick up another romance. So I kind of was like, I don't think that's going to be a good idea, even if like I could just read one, which I might do, but I'm kind of just mood reading what I've got. Like I've got obviously my December TBR, there are a lot of books on there that I definitely need to read, but I'm also like, I'm going with the flow of what I want. Now I've read a few fantasies, I've read a few wintry Christmassy books, but I was like, I fancy reading fantasy at the moment. That's the mood I'm in. I haven't read fantasy for a while, so I'm kind of just going with that mood. So I am currently reading Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, not on my December TBR, but who cares. I currently am on chapter 9, page 127. I am loving this book. Like already, I'm hooked. Already it's given me 5-star vibes. I'm so glad I picked it up because, to be honest, I've been wanting to anyway because Six of Crows ended on such a cliffhanger. I really need to know what happens with Inej. So this is pretty much what I'm currently reading. If I finish this weekend with a lot of time remaining, then I do have a few Kindle books. I've got the Holiday Swap, I've got the Christmas Murder Game, which is my book club, I've got The Keeper of the Night, Razorblade Tears, One Day in December, and I've also got the Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan, which are book clubs, various Patreon book clubs. So I've got them on my Kindles, which I do need to read. So if I do like finish this, then I will read one of those books. But if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I'm probably not going to finish this and read another book. More than likely I might finish this, but we'll see. But basically tonight I'm not probably going to do any reading because Spider-Man Far From Home, I think that's the one, it's on BBC One, and my mum's booked tickets on New Year's Eve to watch the new Spider-Man film, but I have not watched the one before it. It was on like Prime and everything, but when we went to go and watch it the other weekend, you had to rent or buy it again because it's obviously so close to the new film coming out. I was just like, typical. And then lo and behold, like, we were talking about it today, and I said to my mum, look, if I can't find it on Sky Go, because I forgot to check on there, then I'm going to have to obviously rent it to watch it, because otherwise I'm no way I'm going to be able to watch the new film, because I'm not going to know what's happening. And lo and behold, it is on BBC One at 7:30 tonight. So that is my plan. I'm going to be watching that with my mum, so then I'm all prepared in time for when the new film comes out. So I probably won't do any reading tonight, and to be honest, I'm quite tired anyway, so I don't think I probably will, just because knowing me, I'll start reading and probably zonk off. So I probably will concentrate on my reading more tomorrow and Sunday. But tomorrow I do need to pop to the post office to post my last remaining Christmas gift off to my book bestie. So I need to do that before 12:30. But my mum wants to go up to Cadbury's Garden Centre, and she said I can come or I don't have to. But I've decided actually I do want to go purely just to see the Christmas decor there, because Lego all out, like it is beautiful there. And I thought, I'm not going to buy anything because I'm skint, but I can at least just do little videos of really Christmassy stuff just to make this video a bit more Christmassy. So we're going to do that. I am also going to start my Christmas present wrapping, specifically I mean Alice's, because she's actually at her dad's this weekend. This is the last weekend before Christmas, and obviously this is probably my only time to wrap up while she's not here, and I don't particularly want to do it when she's home and do it when she's gone to bed, because to be honest I do not want to have to do Eddie's movement around, because I'm doing Elf on the Shelf. That's like trying to just figure out where to put him. It's just taking it all out of me at the moment. I just want, in the evenings, I just want to sit and relax, either watch a movie or read a book. So yeah, so Christmas present wrapping is being tackled this weekend as well, just Alice's. So I'm pretty much doing those two things, but that's pretty much it. And then the rest of the time I am going to be reading. So I hopefully will try and get a chunk read at some point tomorrow. But Sunday definitely will be a whole day of reading. Now it is doable because I read 6 of Crows in one sitting. So in all fairness, if I can get at least the halfway mark by like Sunday evening, like late Sunday evening, then late Saturday evening, if I can get the halfway mark, then Sunday I can just breeze through it. But honestly, I'm loving it so much, I don't want to put it down really. So I do think if I don't read much Saturday, I probably will read a lot of it on Sunday. So that is the plan. If I do finish this quite early on, like I said, I've got other books lined up, but let's be pretty honest, that probably isn't going to happen. But yeah, so there are going to be some little Christmassy things going on, but it is going to be more focusing on a reading situation. And yeah, so get cozy, have a hot drink of your choice. I recommend hot chocolate, specifically the really homemade ones, because they are gorgeous, as I have learnt. And just get really cozy and comfy, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. Good morning. I haven't actually done much this morning. I got up at 8:30 and I just plodded about around the house. It's 11 o'clock now and I need to pop to the post office to do one last post drop, and I'm going to quickly do that in a minute because their last pickup's at 12:30. So yeah, so the plan today is pretty much just going to wrap up Alice's Christmas presents. We originally were going to go to Cadbury's Garden Centre, but I don't think we are anymore. That's life. I really wanted to go just to see all of their Christmas stuff, but never mind. However, I did have a Christmassy moment because I opened a few of my Secret Santa presents. I was allowed to. Yesterday was meant to be Sydney's Christmas party with all of her patrons, but it wasn't on till 12 a.m. my time, and I was hoping to go in and join it because we were going to open our Secret Santa presents first, then we were going to do a scavenger hunt for like the whole hour on Zoom, and then we were going to go out of Zoom and go into a different one where we were going to watch The Night Before Christmas on Netflix. I already watched it before, however, I ended up not doing it. Like, I was absolutely exhausted by 10:30 at night. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to handle it, so I didn't. But also, I'm actually having problems with my Secret Santa for the person I've got. So we used Elfster, and basically you click on a thing to say that you wanted to ship just in your area. So for me, it's going to be the UK, but for whatever reason, me and a couple others still got paired with someone from America. It was fine. Like, I thought, it just doesn't really, like, there's nothing we can do. You couldn't really change things around now, so I was like, whatever. So yeah, I sent stuff to them through Amazon. I worked out how to do it, because how I was doing it before, I was paying like a ton of money just for one book because of the shipping, and I was like, ugh. And I realised if I actually changed my whole thing so it was American, I didn't, blah blah blah. Anyway, I all sorted it out, bought all the stuff, and it got sent. And then last night I saw an email from Amazon to say that my order's been cancelled. I was like, well, hold on, and it was saying insufficient funds. However, my bank has taken the money out. It took it out when I checked before I went Christmas shopping. However, now one of the items has been shipped, it's going there, but the other two aren't, and I now just got the money refunded back. And I don't really know what's going on, so I've messaged Sydney to say what's going on. I've messaged Amazon to say, why have you refunded me the money back when I had the money? It's all come out, it's now come back in. Like, what's going on? And then, but the thing that I've actually posted off, the money's come back. So I'm completely confused what's going on. So I'm waiting to hear back from them whether they're correcting it or not. If not, if they haven't corrected it and it's only like just one tiny thing going to this person, then basically I'm going to have to resend an order. But it was meant to be there yesterday in time for her to open her Secret Santa for the Christmas party. So I'm having a load of problems over it. Sydney did say do a Barnes & Noble gift card if I'm still having problems. However, if they can correct it, then I can sort it. If not, I just might retry what I did again. I don't know. All I know is there's one item that's been shipped and the other two haven't, but I haven't actually now been charged for that other item. It's a load of hoo-ha. It's annoyed me, but yeah. But anyway, I opened my Secret Santa from Sydney's Patreon. It was like a massive 2 boxes that I got given. I thought, oh, but they were really light, so I was like, oh, what's in it to make it really big? And this person, so I got someone called Alyssa. I don't know what handle is, whether she's got Bookstagram or Booktube, but thank you to Alyssa if you're a subscriber and you watch me. It's really appreciated, and she pretty much got me everything sloth related. So first awesome things is she's got me the sloth sticky notes. So it's a pack of 3, so I think there's like, I don't know how many's in each, but I actually bought my Secret Santa cat ones like this, and I think it was like either 100 or 300 stickers, so I'm wondering if it's the same for this. But I got stuffed stickers, and I think that's going to be really cool. And like, as instead of, because I do tab but not always, but I thought this would be quite cool as little bookmarks. And so I got them. She got me a pair of socks, but they aren't actually a pair of socks. They're 3 pairs of odd socks. So one pair is like this, it's a sloth with a rainbow, and it's got stars in that there. The other pair is striped on one side, and then it's got sloths hanging from a tree. And then this pair is just a single sloth with hearts, and then it's got hearts the other side. So the actual thing is, it's 3 different combos, so you can have like this pair together, or you can have another. So you've got like loads of different combinations with these socks. I think it's really cool. Like odd socks, this is probably going to be something I probably wear around the house, because I tend to, if I wear leggings, I wear my socks over my leggings, and I think I'd look a bit daft if I had odd socks. But yeah, I love them. I love the sloths. They're just absolutely cute as anything. So got them. And then the other cool thing, this is absolutely beautiful, is this Sloth Journal. So it looks like that, and then it's the same at the back. It's by a company called Peter Pauper Press. So it's 160 pages of lined paper, but it's 120 thickness, and it actually is quite a good thickness. But it's also one of those books where you open up and you don't have to break it. It already is open like that. So I actually love this. I'm not 100% what I'm going to use this for, but I do want to use it. So I'm wondering whether to do sort of like a life journal. So I've got like my reading journal. I might do a life one in here where I just sort of document certain things every month, like preferably like either things that have really happened that were fun, or like a gratitude this, or you know, stuff like that. So I might do that, if not, I might just use this to jot down ideas or whatever. But I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous, and it's a proper like hardback, and it's like feels really like this is all embossed, it's all raised. This is really cute. And then lastly, from Alyssa, I also got this awesome tote bag. It says follow your dreams, and at the bottom here it says my spirit animal, which is pretty true. So I've got this really cool thing. It's a shame it's not repeated at the back. I would have loved it if it was double-sided, but in all fairness, no one's going to see it because I'm going to have it like that, aren't I? But I just think that's really cool. So if Alyssa's is a subscriber and she's watching this, thank you so much. And then another parcel I got was a Secret Santa. It was one of the a Bookstagram friend was doing like a big group Secret Santa to anyone who wanted to join in. And again, it was like, you know, if you let us know if you want to post abroad or not. So I said no, UK would be easier. So I had a person, and I can't remember what she's called now. Who was? Oh, Ellie. Ellie was my Secret Santa, and I got her like a big box and sort of thing. Like I kind of don't like. We had like I think it was £20. I actually can't remember what the limit was. I know the limit for Sid's was $20, which obviously was a little bit less in pounds from me. I think it might have been £20 for this Secret Santa. I can't remember, but like I think I might went over in person. But my Secret Santa was from George, who is known as Rambling. Oh, hang on, I can't read the writing. Oh, Ramblings of a Supposed Writer. She just wrote to Amy, Merry Christmas from George. So she got me some jelly babies, but they're snowmen. I love jelly babies. I'm not actually sure whether they are just red and green ones. If so, very happy with that, because I do like red and green ones. Or whether it might be all of the flavours. We'll see. So I've got them. And then she's got me 2 books as well. She's got me Love Appeal by Janice Hallett. Now, I actually do have a copy of this. However, I did it in a book swap, so it's second hand. And it's like, it is like, not brand new. It's been read and it's got a lot of like, it doesn't look new. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm either going to get rid of the other one and swap it with someone else, or I might see whether my mum would like to read it and we can do a buddy read together or something. We'll see, but I'm going to definitely keep this one, because obviously it's kind of gifted to me and it's literally brand new. I must have not taken this off my wish list when I got the book, but that's my fault, not theirs. So I've got The Appeal, and I'm very excited because I did want to read that very soon. So winning. And then I also got Writers and Lovers by Leigh King. I saw this going about all over Bookstagram and BookTube. I was like, oh, I want it, and it sounded really good. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. Like all of the blurb reviews on here just sounds like it's going to be a brilliant book. So I've got that, and I'm very happy with it because I really did want to read it. So I got these 2, and then I've obviously got all of these sloth goodies. So yeah, it's a good. Felt like Christmas this morning opening all of that up. So yeah, thank you to those 2 people who got that. I do have another sort of Christmas inspired kind of box. I took part in a Wiggles gift box exchange that goes on over on Bookstagram. I only did a £10 limit, and I was paired with Emma. So you get paired to the person, you talk about all your likes and dislikes, get to know them, and you swap addresses like that, so you know who your person is. So I spoke to Emma. She's amazing, bless her. She works to do with all of like the plumbing and stuff like that. So she's all the way working until Christmas Eve, and then she's got a couple of days off, and then she's back at work. So bless her, I feel for her. She's been, I feel like I've known her for years, the way we've talked. But yeah, her parcels came to me, so I've actually taken it out of the box just because it's easier. So the books are wrapped, but the rest isn't. But it is literally just chocolate and a wax melt. But yeah, so I'm excited to properly open that when we are opening it, which I think was Christmas Eve. I'm not 100% sure. I did post hers yesterday, but it literally just got picked up from the parcel van, so it should be now at the actual sorting office, so it should be with her in time. They did say that she'll probably get it Tuesday or Wednesday, no later than Thursday, so we should be okay. But yeah, so I will probably unbox that me on another vlog if I do that vlog. But yeah, so the plan is I'm going to quickly pop to the post office now, and then I'm probably going to grab some at lunch, and then I'm going to start my Christmas wrapping for Alice's presents. And then once I've done that, I will then snuggle and pick up Crooked Kingdom, because I haven't picked it up the last couple of days and I'm really itching to pick it up because it's brilliant. So that's the plan. I will catch up with you. Probably you'll see some B-rolls of me wrapping up some of Alice's presents, and then I'll probably do a proper talking one when I've done some reading, probably. But yeah, I will see you all soon. Take care. Ta-ra for now. Okay, so the wrapping has finally been done. It is 4:20. I did think I finished at 4 o'clock. It was all done and I was like, oh, finally. And then I came upstairs to put all of this upstairs to put away, and I found about like 4 items on my bed that I hadn't wrapped up. I was just like, ugh. And one of those items I actually thought was for me. I thought it was the Christmas sloth leggings that I bought for myself and Alice to wear over the Christmas. So she's got some and I got some, and I haven't worn mine yet. Alice has worn hers for she wore it for Christmas jumper day. Anyway, I thought they were mine, and they were left on my bed and went, no, hold on, they're not Christmassy. And I was like, oh, they're Alice's leggings. I got her normal sloth leggings that aren't Christmassy. I was like, oh, so I thought, I'm not going to put them aside and wrap them up later because I know full well I'm going to forget. So I quickly wrapped them all up and I've just finished now. I am absolutely knackered. My back hurts. I'm fed up. I was thinking about showing some of the bloopers, but looking back at them, I am swearing like nobody's business. And to be fair, people will probably take quite a lot of offence of how much swearing I'm doing. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to put it in. I don't want to offend anyone. But this is all of it. I shall show you. Let me move you around and I will show you what it all looks like. So this one, which has got centre and it says Alice on it, in there is all of not, they're all special but not overly special. They're all like little presents in there, like books, little toys, stuff like that. In here is the special one. So there's only two. There's this one and then there's that one. So that size one here is the baby born big sister baby. So Alice has the baby born, which is actually my doll. I had it when I was a baby and I passed it down to her. So I've actually got her the big sister one, which has got long brown hair, a little bit bigger, and I thought it looks like Alice and she's just going to love it. So I've got her that and it's got some accessories in. Lucky enough, those big sisters can actually wear the young baby one's clothing, so I'm really happy about that. But I might purchase a special outfit. I haven't quite decided yet. But that one there behind it, the long one, is a bunk bed. So it's like 2 bunk beds. And I've actually got it because I thought Alice's baby born Bethany, the one that is mine, that's now hers, can go in the bottom and then the big sister can go at the top. My mum's friends actually made some pillows and blankets. It comes with pillows and blankets anyway, but she's made some special ones because they're rainbows. And we thought, oh, it could probably go upstairs in Alice's room because it's all rainbow themed and it would work. So that's like her special ones. This big box here is from Santa. Mummy's helping him wrap up. This is the Chase 5-in-1 police cruiser. I will get it out of there in a minute. I'll show you everything else first. These 2 presents I can't fit in this blue bag, so they're going to go out, but they're just the remaining Dino Paw Patrol vehicles that Alice hasn't got yet, so I've got them. In here is her stocking fillers. She's got a really small stocking. She can't fit that much in, so there's not overly much in there, just little bits and bobs. There's chocolate coins. I might see if I can get another chocolatey thing to put in there for her as well. And then in here is Alice's Christmas Eve box. I haven't quite finished it yet, so it looks like that. So in this one, this is the book. I always put like a Christmassy type book in. This one's Tom Fletcher's new book, The Christmasaurus. It's like a hardback. I'm hoping she likes it. In there is a Christmas PJs. Me and Alice have got matching ones. They're sloth ones, so I'm very, very chuffed that we got them. I actually found them on eBay. I'm so happy that there was mother and child ones because I've been looking everywhere for them. And these 2 are one of those like surprise toys that you get, so you don't know what figurine sort of thing you're going to get in there, but she quite likes the little surprises that you get in there. So got that. I am going to go and get some chocolate, like probably a chocolate pack. Although the ones I've seen, not all of them she likes, so I might do my own, just put all of the chocolate I know she likes in like a bag for her. And I'm also going to probably do a little mug for her. Not so much a Christmassy one, but like sort of, but one that she can have all year through. And I'm going to put like a hot chocolate in there because she doesn't like marshmallows, so I'm going to just put like a special hot chocolate with like chocolate sprinkles, all that kind of thing in there. And possibly a little Christmassy sort of thing where it's going to be a keyring, a little plush toy, or maybe like a ornament or something just to finish that off. But job done. Now I'm going to have to put it away somewhere. We also want to show you these are what Alice has made in school. So she designs it and then the school sends it to this company and they make it into cards, wrapping paper. It's also little tags to go on your presents. So there's quite a few cards in here. I think it's 2 sheets of wrapping paper and 2 tags. I'm not 100% sure. So I tend to do this for Alice's great-grandparents and also Alice's dad and his parents. just because me and my parents have seen this design, so we can't really use it because we already know it. So for the people who haven't seen it, this is going to just be a nice special one, and this is going to be special stuff that's just from Alice to Lem. And also I did buy some of these sticker gift tags. They're like all different designs, which originally I was going to put on Alice's presents, but I ended up buying a pack of 8 of these. They're like really thick, but they like all this can sort of jingle. But I thought, oh, I'll do that for like her special ones, because I always have them in bags, so pretty much she knows that's all from me. So yeah, all done. Now to put it away. Just wanted to show you what is actually the Chase Cruiser. So it's massive. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. So we've got his big massive police vehicle, and then we have a helicopter, and we have 3 bikes. We've got Chase himself, but you can get all of the other characters in their police uniforms, so I might see if I can get them. So I know it does, well, it basically does all of this. It also, I think, all of that lights up and makes sounds and everything. You've also got the shooter, whatever they're called. So this was what she really wanted from Santa, so Santa's done good. I'm not wrapping it up. I'm going to leave it in the big box, and I am going to see if I can get a big carrier bag thing, not, you know what I mean, like a big normal posh bag, to see if I can fit that in. If not, I might just put a big massive bow on it. I have got a Santa tag there to put on if necessary, but I'm going to see if I can find a bag, because I need to pop into town on Monday anyway. If so, then that's brilliant. If not, I'll just do a big bow and put that tag on. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's huge. Santa's done well. I forgot to show you my really jazzy trousers that I bought from H&M. I wanted to get some glittery trousers for Christmas. I was going to wear them and probably wear like a jumper or a bodysuit or something. I wanted to be warm and part casual but part partyish as well. So I saw Leigh's on H&M, and they actually were on sale. So I'm very glad. They were still quite expensive for what I would get, but I don't care because they were worth it. And yeah, so it is this. So it's this all elasticated. It is a dark brown with glitter, with a pleat down, and it's quite flared. It is long on me, like really long, but that's pretty much because I'm 4'9" and I'm smaller than a petite person really. But they are absolutely gorgeous. They feel lovely. Like inside they're lined, but it's nice and warm. So yeah, got them. They fit really nice. They're high-waisted as well, which I like. So yeah, I'm going to see if my mum can take them up. If not, because it is elasticated, I might have to wear like really high heels, because they literally tuck under my feet. But also, look, this was on the floor in the corner because I moved it there, and while I was putting all of my Christmas presents back up hiding, I stood on it. So I opened it to see if I could like cut it up and bring it up, but no, I completely like broken all this. So I'm going to break it and put it in a bowl and like wrap up the rest of this and probably eat it tonight. But how rude, but at least I can eat it now. But yeah.
But in the end, boy, you found me. You found me. You found me. We were lovers.
So there's me saying this is going to be a weekend reading vlog, and let's just be honest, there's very little reading going on right now. So yeah, I clearly was lying, but I did do some reading before bed last night. I am now currently on chapter 13, page 186. I am going to pick this up once I finish this and read some more, but unless I binge read this and finish it, we're yeah, never mind. We've done lots of fun things, well, sort of, but I thought I would come on and give you a little update on what this is about. Hopefully this is not going to be spoilery for people, but if you haven't read it and you want to, just don't watch this because it might be a little bit spoilery for you. But basically, we carry off from where it ended in Six of Crows. So in Six of Crows, basically, Kaz and the Crow Crew basically did like a heist sort of thing in an ice court, and they did all of this stuff. I can't really remember what it was they were actually doing, but obviously this whole there's like this drug that can heighten your Grisha abilities, but they get very addicted to the drug, and in the end they basically die. So that's basically like the sort of, not main plot, but that's like the side plot. There's this drug, and like, you know, they're trying to make sure that there's, you know, this drug's not going to get in the wrong hands or just completely be destroyed. So, you know, but in Six of Crows, obviously Nina took it, and so she's out of the awful part. Like she probably was very close to dying, but her body managed to, I'd say, get over the worst. It hasn't got out of her. Like, she's still addicted to it. So basically the first thing she does when she wakes up in the morning, she's dying for it. She's managing to cope, but at the moment her heartrender abilities she's struggling with, because the minute she touches them, her heightened senses just are craving. That's all she wants is the Jaram Param stuff. So she's struggling a bit. But we left off in Six of Crows with this bloke called Van Eck. They were sort of working together, but Van Eck double-crossed them and pretty much stole all the money off them and all that. And at the same time, he took Inej because Leigh had his son. Well, they had his son Wylan, and apparently took Inej because they had his son as Wylan. But that was not the case. They obviously had the shoe boy Kuiyubo, who is the son of the shoe man who made the Paranjaram stuff, the drug. I'm not going to pronounce that consonant because I don't even know if I'm saying it. So he pretty much wants Kui, not Wyland, but he made it out like he did. So he took Inej. So this book pretty much carries on from this. So Kaz is doing his usual double crossing kind of thing. So they just were doing another con. They managed to succeed on this one con, and now they're doing another con. And basically it was they ended up abducting Van Eck's wife, who is pregnant, because Van Eck told them when they were doing the heist in Ice Court. And basically he stole his wife, who's called Alice but spelled a different way. Love it. And so they did a trade. So they've got Inej back, but then Van Eck was like, you think this is easy? And apparently the Stadwatch, which is like the police to us, went and all that, like trying to get them and all that. But on top of that, some winged people basically came and blew up things, and they are capturing Grisha. And it turns out that Wylan knows who they are, and Kui knows who they are. They're basically Grisha who have been experimented on. So they were on the drug and it heightened them, but obviously now they're like on death's door. But basically they've sort of got someone to fabricate metal all in their bodies so no one can actually use their Grisha abilities on them. And it's not nice. But basically they're now trying capturing Grisha because they want to use Grisha to make them like really big shoulders, and so there's this whole thing going on now. So the first thing is they are now wanting to rob Van Eck of the money that he stole, and also get more money out of him, but they want to do it so Van Eck actually loses all his credibility, loses all his proudness. So basically they're going to hit some sugar crops, but they're going to make it look like that Van Eck did it on purpose, trying to get money out of people, blah blah blah. So basically the aim is that instead of him getting killed or anything like that, they want him to lose all his credibility, everyone absolutely hate him, and him rot in jail, because it's more of a worse way and it's more of a punishment, they decided. And also on top, get their money back, but they don't look suspicious of getting the money back, sort of thing. So Kaz has done this whole little con again, but obviously on top of that, Nina is obviously Grisha, and she's very much, I am not letting these Grisha get captured, we need to save them. So they're now taking on the 30 Grisha that is in Ketterdam, and also they're going to transport Kiwi as well, because he's causing a little bit of problems because everyone wants him. And I think they're going to try and transport them in a ship to take to, I think, a place called Zeviem or something, whatever you pronounce it. So there's like a couple of cons going on, and then also on top of this there is that whole Pekka Roland situation, which Kaz is very like, you know, he still wants his revenge and everything. Obviously, the Crow Club is no longer Kaz's at the moment. He sold it to basically get Inej. Well, he sold his Crow Club basically, so Inej was free from the being a slave to whichever club it was. I can't remember what it was called now. The Menagera, that one. So yeah, there's a lot going on, but I am absolutely loving it. I'm loving the whole emotional side to Kaz, because it's clear he really, really likes Inej. It's clear that there's more to just her being a wraith to him, but he's also realised that emotion is going to kill him and his team. So he's trying to harden his heart and all that, but at the same time he's struggling to. And Inej is obviously sort of a bit, she's not sure. I think she sort of realises that maybe there's more to it. I think she obviously, it's clear that she likes him, but I don't know. I think she's sort of second guessing things, and like obviously Kaz is sort of still showing how cold he is, but there's moments where she sort of sees that there probably might be more. So she's conflicted. She's sort of like, I think herself, she's noticed that she's weak when it comes around to Kaz. So yeah, like it's very interesting to see that these two are very similar in the sense that they have to be cold, they have to do what they do for their work, but when it comes down to each other, they're their kryptonite. So yeah, I'm curious to see whether whether they admit the feelings and go from there or what. I'm also a little bit confused with Matthias and Nina. I'm not 100% sure whether they are actually a couple or whether they both like each other, know they like each other, but nothing's going on. I'm not 100% sure. Like there isn't any like romantic scenes between them, but like in Matthias' point of view, you can tell he really cares for her. He's pretty much wanting to make sure she's safe and all of that. So I don't know whether they actually are a couple or whether they do like each other, but something's stopping them and all that. But then on top of that, we've also now got Jesper, who obviously is a Grisha. He's a fabricator, but his dad's pretty much been trapped into going to find Jesper and nearly getting killed. But obviously now Jesper's found out that his dad is going to lose the farm if he doesn't get this amount of money, so they're trying to get the money to help with that. But obviously on top of that, they're all getting blown up and blah blah blah. And on top of that, Jesper's dad doesn't actually know that Jesper's no longer in university. He's like da da da, and I'm not 100% sure whether Jesper's dad knows he's a fabricator. So yeah, we've got that going on. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this book, and sometimes when there's a lot going on in the book, you get lost, but you don't. I absolutely love the point of views. I really love the fact that we now have Wyland's point of view, which we didn't get in the first one, and that got explained by Leigh Bardugo's little note at the front. She wanted to give him a voice in this one because he's now accepted and part of the Crow crew. So yeah, and it is like some of the things he talks about when it's his point of view, he's actually really like sort of followed to what Kaz says and all that, like Kaz's way of thinking. So yeah, it's very, really good. I'm curious to see whether we get a point of view from Kiwi. It would be interesting to see whether he has a point of view like later in the story or what, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm loving it. It's an easy 5-star read. Like so yeah, I'm going to continue reading it. I really would like to finish it in this vlog because it is meant to be a reading vlog, but we'll see. It's 12 at the minute, and obviously it depends what time Alice comes back. So I probably won't finish it, but I might get a chunk done, and then I'll probably finish it in the evening, hopefully. So I might just leave this vlog open until Monday and then close it. We'll see. We'll just see. Obviously, if I don't get any more reading done, then I'll just close it. And yeah, but yeah, I'm going to carry on reading and also grab some lunch as well. So I'll catch up with you all when I've got a bit more reading updates for you, or whether I finished it. I haven't decided quite yet, but I will.
And beyond till the very end. 'Cause boy, you came my heart, we were lovers. And beyond till the very end. 'Cause boy, you came my heart.
Future me, because I actually was just editing this vlog video and realised that I never did an outro, And on top of that, I never did any clips or anything of me reading. So there's me saying it is a reading vlog, and not once did you see any reading. However, I do want to say that I did do reading, I just never filmed it, and I did actually finish my book in time before it went into, Monday. I actually finished Crooked Kingdom dead on midnight, so we're really happy that I actually did complete the book that I was saying I wanted to. Like I said in the clips before, I was absolutely loving this book. It was giving me 5 stars already. It certainly didn't disappoint, definitely 5 stars. What I actually love about this one more than Six of Crows is we got more background on each of the characters, and I also felt you got more of their friendships and their relationships too. Like with Inej, you sort of got more of her background and what happened to her and her family, and how she became really how she became a tightrope walker and all of that. And that was really clever. Obviously, we got a bit more about Kaz. Obviously, we did know that about Kaz and his brother, but there was more behind it, and obviously more behind why he wouldn't do anything with Inej, because literally one touch on her, like to anyone, it like really just creeped him out. And I think as well, he was just so scared that he would lose her. So I really like that. I also loved about I can never say his name, Matthias and Nina, that's the one. I was just thinking then, the will they won't they, and then it's sort of like they had a kiss, and yeah, it was just, I really like that. I absolutely loved Jesper and the sort of background of him, and the background of him and his dad, and him being Grisha, and what happened, like why he never actually really did anything about his Grisha powers. And also he obviously had some sort of feelings towards Wylan, whatever. So yeah, and I also quite liked. It wasn't, I suppose, as big stuff happening like it was in Six of Crows. Like they certainly had the heist in Six of Crows and all that, but this really did focus on lots of little cons and more revenge, and like getting pretty much the bad people really lose their reputation and all that. So it wasn't as boom 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 as I would say Six of Crows, but this still didn't disappoint. Like I must admit, I think this is my favourite series or duology from Leigh Bardugo. Obviously, I still need to read the Shadow of Bone series. I read the first book, but I have not read the second or third book. I did realise, and I did actually Google, and then I spoiled it even more, but there was a little part in this book that mentioned about the Sun Summoner and what went on then, and it basically suggested something. I went, what? Like, what happened there? So I Googled it, and then found out that actually it wasn't, it was like a make everyone believe it so she could, yeah. So there was a bit of a spoiler in there. Not so much the book's fault, to be honest, because a lot of people read the Shadow and Bone series first, then they read this. I obviously reading it back to front. So I was a little bit okay, and then I spoiled it even more by Googling it, but that's my bad. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. It was just fantastic. Definitely my favourite series, and it definitely makes me want to pick up the rest of Shadow and Bone series, so then I can get all of the other sort of Grisha verse books that are there. I am curious to know whether some of the characters in here will be in the other books, because I do feel like there could be more about them. Like I want to know more about what happened to them and all that. So whether that does happen in the other books or not, I don't know, as I haven't read them or even got them to find out. But if some characters from the Six of Crows duology are in some of the other books, do let me know, because then it'll make me really want to pick up the books more. But yeah, absolutely fantastic read. Really glad I picked it up. I'm glad that I finished the duology, and certainly because this duology was the books that I really wanted to read in 2021. So I can actually say that I did read a series that was on that list. But yeah, so that's the end of the vlog. I apologise that you saw very little of my reading, but it did happen. I just never took any videos. But yeah, regardless of that, I hope you really enjoyed the vlog anyway, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!